Hi there, Dan Pinkowski coming to you, Xing Li Kuai. It is the Chinese New Year here, and I'm coming to you from Shenzhen, China, in a mountain village called Wutong Mountain. And this is one of my homes. I have several different homes all over the world. I want to wish you guys a happy Chinese New Year, Year of the Pig, Earth Pig. And I'm here taking some videos, and I would like to upload this. I've got several different websites here. I've got one that's just a general junk YouTube site. I got one that's for yoga, and I got one that's for martial arts. I'm 65 years old, travel the world. One of my homes, like I say, is Cairns, Australia, Beijing, Nanjing, Chicago, Sarasota, Florida, Orlando, Florida. And these are places I call home. We actually have living facilities where I can go to. I'm going to be going to Moscow and Beijing and Chicago this year. I'm doing some seminars there. But the first thing you need to do is, to change. There's a lot of changes coming about, but the changes have to come from you, not from everybody else. Everybody's expecting somebody else to do something. And you have to first start by changing what is inside of you. And basically, what I want to talk about is, I'm here. One of the things I do a lot of, and that is Qigong, and I've done Chinese medicine for 40 years. And I want to talk to you about the change you need to make. And the first change is your health, okay? Americans, here in China, there's not very many fat people. One of the reasons is because they eat small portions and they don't eat a lot of processed food like we do in America. Second of all, you can't find hardly a fat person. In America, you can't hardly find a skinny person. You got to look for them. Everybody's overweight. Everybody's on a diet. So first thing that comes into mind is to get yourself into shape. I have some Russian students that are 25 years younger than me, and I can do more sit-ups and push-ups than they can. What I can say is, I'm elderly. I'm doing a lot of world traveling. Don't be like some of my friends where they reach my age and all they do is sit in front of a TV watching TV, and they're 100 pounds overweight, just waiting for the Grim Reaper to knock on their door and take them home. Don't do that. Your golden years are supposed to be the best years of your life, not sitting in front of a TV, getting fat and complaining and having aches and pains. You want to get out and see the world. This society we in there now, 100 years ago, saying to come and stay in China was almost impossible. Now we can go anywhere in the world we want to. We can talk to anybody we want to. We've got YouTube, we've got Skype, we've got WeChat. We've got so many different options that are just at our disposal, and I suggest you take advantage of it. Now, here in China, one of the big reasons that people are underweight is because, you sit out in a meeting, you go anywhere, it is, let's sit down and have some tea and get to know you, okay? And they drink not very much black tea at all. I mean, very rarely you see black tea. But there's a tremendous amount of green tea, herbal tea, and then we have a red tea we call pu cha. Now, this is the one that everybody recommends, and it can range in price from very cheap to very expensive. It's aged. It can be as much as 100 years old. It's processed in like a brick, and you break part of it off, and then you use that, and it's a red type of tea, and it's used for longevity, health, weight loss. If you're not feeling very good, you can drink this tea, and it's very, very good for you. Now, I ran across, doing all my studies with Chinese medicine over the years, I ran across this site for Americans. It's called the Red Tea Detox Program. Now, to get pu cha in America, it's very hard to come by unless you're in Chinatown, Chicago, San Francisco, and New York. It's not very readily available. But you can get this red tea that they import from Africa, and it's a very, very good high-quality tea. It's been tested, that they have all kinds of reports upon it. And for a mere what it costs you to go to a movie and sit down and eat a Coke and eat some popcorn and drink a Coke, is what it would cost you for some sample of this red tea detox. You can get it for right around about $17. I have a link at the bottom of one of my web pages where you can click on it and get a free sample. It's something you should try. You know, invest in yourself. This is a new year. Make some commitments saying, hey, I'm going to drop some weight. I'm going to get my health better. I'm going to get rid of some of these medications I've been doing. You know, once you drop the weight, you'd be surprised. You people that have sore joints and aching muscles, and it's all going to go away. Weight is the key factor in your health. So if you are overweight, you're going to be unhealthy. They've also done clinical studies now that the animals they give less food to wind up living longer and have longer longevity. So eating a lot is not a good idea. Cutting down on your meals, not eating past 6 o'clock at night. But again, like this page, subscribe, and at the bottom I have a link to my website to tell you more about this red tea detox program. And I would suggest looking at it. There's some other videos that validify it to say it is good. There's medical reports on it, and I would suggest trying it out and tasting it. It tastes great. Doesn't have a bitter taste. You know, green tea, depending upon what type you get, always has kind of a little bit of a bite to it, you know. This tea does not. It's very, very good. You can make it and add some raspberries to it and make it like a raspberry tea. It is phenomenal, and you're going to really like this tea. You're going to drop a lot of weight. And go to my website, check it out. I have more technical information. And again, Year of the Earth Pig. Great year. Make some changes within and without. You know, that's the key to successful longevity. So we will see you soon. And hope that everything is a great, prosperous year for you. And again, Xingli Kuai Le. Dan signing off. See you soon.